Welcome to Premiere Scene, I'm William McLaughlan and we're here tonight for the premiere of Steve McQueen's unmissable epic, 12 Years a Slave. I wondered if you could tell us about how you were affected by the performances on set personally, if you were emotionally affected and how that informed your direction.
Well, no, I think one has to put the blinkers on when you're sort of doing this kind of work and you've got to get on with it. Actually, there's only one scene that broke me, actually, got to me, as I say, was when Solomon reacts to Patsy after she's been beaten. And that one got to me. But yeah, I am human, I suppose.
Also, the film is at times almost unbearable to watch. I'm thinking specifically of Solomon hanging from the tree. I wondered if you ever felt that it was difficult striking the balance between being true to the story and if you were going to turn audiences off.
Well, I think, have you been to the movies before? I have to ask you that because I've seen worse, and I think you've seen worse than someone hanging on a tree. So I don't think it's unbearable to watch in that way. I just think it's part of history. I mean, either you're making a movie about slavery or you're not.
I wondered if there was anything in the book or in the script that you found helped unlock Solomon Northup's character for you.
Well, in the end, there was so much. You know, I think that one of the major things that Solomon in the book overall about him is that he deals with these situations without hatred. You know, he deals with these situations without utilizing anything that is not helpful to his survival, either his physical or mental health. You know. And that, I think, is peppered all the way through the book. He never really addresses it specifically, but it's always there that he talks about people, even the people that enslaved him, in these three-dimensional ways, you know, as human beings, you know, not just as kind of one-dimensional characters who did bad things to him. And that is so important, I think, in understanding his own psychology and how he managed to navigate through this extraordinary time in his life.
I had about 6 weeks to prepare, so I did a lot of research. I read other accounts of slavery from the female perspective, but really having the script and the autobiography were really incredible because there's so many clues as to who Patsy is in the autobiography. So I scoured it for as many clues as I could, and you know, it's about listening to what's available and not so much finding the answers, but finding the right questions to ask.